What's up?
What's good?
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
Hi. Welcome back to
Real
Save That.
quick.
Yeah, I didn't,
Whoa.
I
Wow.
want to say hi. I've missed you guys. I was very anxious.
I missed you too, Dylan.
Hey, how was your week?
My week is pretty fire. Wrapping up finals. I was looking forward to this towards all weeks. Highlight as usual.
Absolutely.
Wait, you're taking finals already?
Well, yeah, dude. It's like we got 3 weeks left.
Well, you better check your syllabus.
And I'm pretty
You're so full
sure
of shit.
that's the first time I've heard you say something was fire.
Yeah, dude. The mainstream media is like affecting me. I need to like cut it out.
It's all that sponsored Snapchat stories.
He loves those things. We got a guest today. We have Kiel in studio with us, a very good friend of mine. Known this guy for a while. He's also a member of Cloud Colony. If you guys remember the Lucid Chrome episode, they're 2 parts of that collective from Nashville, Tennessee. What's up, Kiel?
What's good, y'all? What's good?
What's up?
How you doing, man?
I'm super great.
You excited for the weird things that are about to happen?
Man, you know me. I'm always about weird shit.
Yeah, man, we're very stoked to have you here. I think that this is going to be another fun one. You just put a project out. So are you calling it, how are you saying? I thought it was YAO, but
It's yow.
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 I like that better. That's cool shit. And what's that stand for?
Yourself and others.
Is that like love yourself and others, or like what do you?
Well, see, with this project, I wasn't really trying to be good. I wasn't trying to be a good rapper. I was really trying to be a good musician. Like, my goal was to connect with the world, like with people, like through the music.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just what yourself and others means, just me and them. And
That's fucking tight, dude.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. That's really cool. You said you made this one, so this is a little bit of a divergence for yourself. You made this one yourself, beats and everything, right? Like,
Yeah.
You taught yourself to produce for this album.
yeah, a whole lot of practice.
How long did it take you to make it?
A long time.
Really?
A long.
How long
ass
have you been
time.
working on it?
Man, actually, I started on it when I came back from Texas. That was in January, and I didn't really have. It wasn't like I just thought of songs and put them together. It was more like I just did a bunch of songs and then just picked from the collective which ones were the best. And yeah, these ones came out.
That's tight, dude.
Yeah.
I like that you still write on paper. I don't think many people still write on paper, and as long as I've known you, you've written in like fucking like legal journal, like legal notebooks, like yellow page shit. Yeah. Do you have like, what are you writing in right now? Why do you do that? Why do you still write on paper?
Well, I don't like the phone because it's a lot like, I don't know, it's just, for me, the music is more like a natural thing. I like everything to be natural. So the paper just helps my hand just flow with the words. When I'm typing, I'm more like thinking what I'm trying to say, what I want to say. And for me, that kind of blocks the creative process when you're putting too much thought, because then you're thinking, what are you thinking? Then is what you're thinking good or bad? And all that shit that can make you feel insecure. So I kind of just like to just write it out, write it down. You're able to just scribble, and then sometimes you don't want to scribble. You want to leave it there and just scratch it out because you're mad, or just or because you don't know. Or sometimes I'll just draw in the notebook because I can't think of what to write. Like, there's so many more outlets you can do with the with the notepad, and just paper is just a cool thing. I'll just get bored and make some origami figures.
I still write on paper as well, and there's nothing better than, if you don't like the idea, tearing it out of the book and like crumpling it up and throwing it away. It's
There's something really
gone.
cathartic about that,
You
right?
hit delete on the phone, it doesn't have that same feeling.
I also think
crumpling it up,
it's too easy to delete on the phone, right? Like, a lot of times you won't follow an idea. Like, there's something about, if you write something down on paper with pen, you're like, well, I put the effort into writing these letters down. Subconsciously, even, I feel like there's a party that's like, I'm going to give this idea a little bit more thought before I just trash it. Whereas on the phone, you're like, that's bullshit, and just backspace it immediately.
And then there's no coming back. Like, I've thrown whole raps away, and then like days later went digging in the trash for those raps. like I think I had a few bars on there. I need that one.
I need to go get those bars. You can't be throwing bars away.
Yeah, and not only that, like writing to me makes you a better freestyler. You kind of like develop
It goes both
a
ways.
process. Yeah.
I think that they feed each other, right? I think that every rapper should freestyle. At least like try. Because
Yeah.
first of all, I think it works with like performance anxiety. I think it helps with that a lot to be spitting in front of your friends all the time, just dumb shit that you didn't think about beforehand.
Yeah.
I think it's good to do that, and I think that's how I wrote when I was rapping. That's how I wrote everything, is just sit there and freestyle it and like take pieces you liked and write that. It's how you came up with the next line every time. Is basically a one-line freestyle.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
But writing makes you better at it the more you do it.
Yeah.
Just exercising the same muscles. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. That
And
shit's
then not only that, like another reason, like paper and pens are so like your phone is convenient. You know what I mean? But let's say your phone dies and you lost your phone.
That's the real one. You're like, oh, it got wet.
You walk into the vocal booth and you're like, fuck.
I can't find my phone.
No phone, but paper. Like paper will always be there. You'll be able to, and not even if paper's not gonna be there, the pen will always be there. You can write on your hand,
You
your
can find
body,
a napkin.
something.
There's always a napkin at the bar you can write on. Like,
Yeah.
there's always gonna be something to scribble on. Yeah, no, I totally. And I also feel like if you go and you get a pen and you get a piece of paper, you sit down at the desk. That's not something we do anymore. So it puts you in a certain mindset where like you're sitting. I'm sitting down to work.
Yeah.
You know, where like if you got your phone out, there's a lot of bullshit we do on our phones.
Yeah, you're
all
easily
the time.
distracted. You can get zoned out by other shit.
You don't even know how you end up on Instagram. You're just there, 6 pages deep on somebody's shit. You don't even know this person. You're like, they were in a picture with my friend earlier. Scroll.
Showing your homie a picture, and you supposed to be writing songs in the studio. You wasting time.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's cool. What's your favorite track on the album?
My favorite track is Chain Smoke. Yeah.
That's a cool song.
Well, and mostly because just I feel like I shook it on the beat. I did my thing on the beat.
Yeah.
It's actually a Lil Boosie sample from.
Is
like,
it really?
like an old Lil Boosie song?
What song?
I Need You.
What album is that off of?
Man, I don't even
Yeah,
know.
no.
It's like some super old shit. But I used to listen to it all the time when I was little. And man, I never thought I would ever be making beats. Like ever.
Yeah.
Like ever. Never, ever, ever.
What,
But then you said what?
I was like, what got you into that? What was like? When did you know that like I need to teach myself this shit?
Man, when people were making the same sound or just weren't making the sound I was trying to hear. I was trying
So it was more like I just gotta do it myself.
yeah,
kinda.
yeah.
Nobody else is making what I need.
If
so
you
I
want to
have
get something
make
done right, do it yourself.
Yeah.
it. That's exactly right.
Or not even that. If you just want it done, the way you want it done.
It's hard to convey sonically what you want to hear, especially if you don't make music. Like I don't know much about music, so I don't have the vocabulary to talk about a particular sound that somebody who does make music has. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a sound in your head that you want to make and you can't tell the person making it how to make it, they can't help you there. So you got to fucking figure out how to do it yourself.
Yeah, I definitely feel that.
Yeah, but like, so how'd you like teach yourself? Did you just mess around, watch YouTube tutorials?
Man, at first I was nervous, man. I didn't even want to fuck with the shit because I don't like technology. I'm not a technology guy. I do not fuck with that shit.
Writes his raps on pen and paper.
But
Do you use like a quill and the feather?
just beat on the pet table with a
Yeah,
pencil.
on candlelight, just like
He's got his phone and a pencil recording beats.
No, but really, once I watched 100 million YouTube videos,
Yeah.
like a lot of shit, and then like I got with people who was also working with the program I was interested in working with, and those people showed me things, but it was a more like because they showed me, they automatically expected me to do it like the way they did it. And I automatically went into this like, nah, I'm finna do this shit my way. So as they was doing it, I found myself pissing a lot of people off with the stuff I did. And people was not fucking with it. So I was like, man, maybe this be making shit ain't for me. And then like I showed a few other people some beats, and they was like, man, who made these shits? And I was like, well, that was me.
Yeah.
So then I was like, yeah, and I just started taking it seriously. But like, really, man, I had patience. I had enough patience to take it seriously and like get through it and learn it.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
It like anything is just the time and effort you're gonna put into it.
That's really it. Just the time and the patience, just to be.
And YouTube tutorials.
Yeah, YouTube tutorials.
Yeah, I literally would not be shit without the YouTube tutorials. So thank you, everybody who's been doing that.
I always think about how crazy it is that, like, if our parents, say my dad, when he was 10 years old in 1970, wanted to figure out how to make a go-kart. Like, if my dad and his buddies were like, let's build a go-kart, because I guess that's what kids did back then, they would have to go to the library. They'd have to know the Dewey Decimal System, and they'd go have to find a fucking book. They'd go to the librarian and be like, do you have any books on go-karts? She's like, no. You got anything on internal combustion engines? You know what I'm saying? You just, like, get as close as you can, and then hope that the book's not checked out, and then go get it and read the fucking book. Yeah. And then try to apply it yourselves and hope that you can remember the shit you read in this book. Like, now, I can just watch a YouTube video, and I usually forget what I'm supposed to do from the time I watched it until I'm trying to do that action, so I got to rewind it and watch it again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, oh, shit, where did they say step 3 was? And you run that back. If I lived in the time of going to the library when you got to figure out how to...
I literally would be lazy.
You did. You just don't remember it.
Dude, some of my earliest
you still
memories...
do, you just don't do that.
Yeah.
Some of my earliest memories...
There are still libraries, Dylan.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I went to one time in college on accident.
On college.
My phone told me this is where the Starbucks is.
That's funny because there was a Starbucks.
I don't know. A lot of it is trial and error too. Because I feel like I've even though I've like watched countless YouTube tutorials, I've learned more from just like literally sitting in front of Ableton and doing whatever the fuck I felt like.
Yeah.
And seeing if it sounded right, and if it didn't, try something else, turn this attack up, this decay down. I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. But
I feel like the YouTube tutorials are more for how to turn the attack up.
Yeah. Like, because I was like, the attack? What the compressor? Like, what is this even doing? I don't hear shit, nigga. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
I've been turning this now for 30 minutes and nothing is happening.
I'm like getting pissed. I'm yelling at my mom, and she's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The attack won't fucking work, Mom. I need my pizza rolls.
It's so situational though, because like even if you look up a YouTube tutorial and you're trying to like relate it to what you're working on, it will not fucking sound the same, and you're just like sitting there like, oh my god, I'm doing everything this tutorial is telling me, but it still sounds like shit, so I'm just gonna sit here.
That's the thing, man. It's music at the end of the day. They can tell you how to do it, but it's like, it's music. Like you gotta just you just
tone comes from the hands, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You just gotta keep making it.
I feel like one of the reasons that is interesting to me is like with all the other people we've had on too, and I'm gonna make a grand unsubstantiated claim. Ready?
Classic Aaron.
Here we go. I think that the days of just being one thing in the industry is just coming to a close.
Yeah,
that
it's
door
like,
is already
you can't
closed.
just be a rapper anymore. You know?
No.
You gotta wear a lot of hats.
You gotta play drums too. You
gotta juggle. You gotta like.
I think that's a product of like how easy so much shit is now. I'm not saying like rapping or music in general is easy, but I'm saying we have YouTube and we have like the ability to distribute our music ourselves, and like everything now is easier than it was at one point. If you do film, if you got the new iPhone, you can shoot 4K video on your fucking phone, bro. Yeah. And you can edit it in iMovie on your cell phone. Like, there's no excuse anymore to be like, I couldn't get studio time, you know, because it's too expensive. Bitch, you got a Yeti mic?
They got everything in the phone. They got whole recording programs. They literally got a production program.
You can make
on
beats
the iPhone.
on your iPhone. Like, there's no excuses anymore to not do stuff, unless you like me and just lack talent. But that's different.
But let me say this, because it's crazy you brought up the library. Definitely, if you do music, be reading about it, because I did not know nothing about music theory. I did not know nothing about like scales. Like I understood how I wanted things to sound. I was trying to make rap music, so it's easy to copy shit. But when you're not trying to copy shit anymore, and you're trying to do what you're trying to do, then you gotta do some research, like to be able to get that. So man, I went to the library. And first they was trying to tell me I couldn't have a book, and I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all don't want me to succeed? Like, I was literally upset. So I just went in there, man, and I was just like, look, man, I need a book. Here's my ID. Here's everything you need to give me this library card. I'm leaving here with a book on some music today.
That's so funny. No, you can't have this book.
That's fucked up. Okay, what do I need to do? We need an ID for this book, sir. Okay, I got you. No, that's what I was saying earlier about, like, you have to have the vocabulary, right? And that's what music theory is. I hate myself. I ain't been playing, but I bought a bass and was trying to learn bass. And a big part of what I was trying to do is I didn't want to just copy shit, right? Like, I know people who've picked up instruments and learned how to play songs, but playing other people's music is not terribly interesting to me. I would like to learn how to make my own. And if you don't want to just copy people, if you want to learn how to make music, you have to be able to speak it. And that's what music theory is.
Dude, well, that's what keeps it going, too. It's because, like, you just don't want to regurgitate some shit.
No.
Like, it takes so much effort to do that, and once somebody, like, sets the bar even higher, you're like, oh, fuck. Okay, well, I have to do this, but do it in a different way. And then also do this, but I don't know, it just makes it so much greater, because I was telling Will yesterday that I think a lot of music that's coming out right now that's really good is gonna age really well.
Yeah.
Like Anderson .Paak, 25, 30 years from now, he's gonna be like a Jimi Hendrix.
That dude's got soul.
In some kind of way. And it's just
Maybe.
Well, maybe, but not.
I don't know.
Obviously, not on that scale. But I'm just saying, like, in relation to artists becoming popular and putting stuff out that's consistent and putting forth like some sort of legacy where it can be influenced in other types of art.
I have a hard time seeing anyone being is like timeless, quote unquote, is a Jimi Hendrix or
it's fair.
Any like that whole era because there is so much and people, shit comes and goes in less than 24 hours.
But you don't think
now.
like somebody like Kendrick is going to be that's going to be somebody that people maybe,
but
he's put out 3 world-class albums. I think that's somebody that people are going to talk about for a long time. I think there are certain artists, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like if you were in that time period and you went to a Jimi Hendrix show, you would still react the same way as going to some kind of festival with a giant crowd. And it's like, damn, this is great music right now. And it's only related to that moment. And only the test of time will tell whether it's going to maintain that.
Yeah.
And so it's like a never ending cycle of just adding on to that and people testing the boundaries of what they can do,
Yeah, my thing about why that music lasts so long, like Jimi Hendrix and all them, is because a lot of those people were like speaking from a certain place, emotionally, spiritually, like somewhere to where it meant something, to where other people around the world have definitely felt those feelings, but not been able to fully express them or talk about those things. And now today, like everybody's so good at covering things, like. With every Instagram picture, everybody has to have a filter on their shit. Like nobody looks like regular no more. and that's the world we live in. So and like that stuff, like fake shit, only lasts so long.
That's a really good point, dude. I didn't even think about that because it's like at that time, a lot of people were way more genuine with how they were feeling, and they didn't have that social media outlet to like put a front. And make it seem like their life is way better than it actually is.
This is a point. My dad once told me that when he was growing up, that like there's all these bands that were just huge at the time that nobody gives a fuck about anymore.
Really?
Like we don't even remember. Like he was listing them off, and I was like, I've never heard of this. And he's like, yeah, they were like number 1 in the charts, but they were like just a bunch of industry plant. Like the Monkees,
like
the
Post
Beatles.
Malone.
Yeah, like
we're gonna start off my beef with Post Malone. This has been like a continuing theme.
I don't want to be a part of that. Listen, man, hip hop is the most dangerous game.
I know, bro.
And once you start talking shit, once you get caught around the people talking shit, people start focusing on that person. So let me just start by saying this, Post Malone. You are all right with me.
No, I would say I was just doing that's all a bit. I ain't got no problem with Posty. He seems like a nice man who smokes a lot of cigarettes. I'm sure he's cool.
Yeah, I'm sure it's great. Probably not gonna remember him. All right, so, but yeah, that's my idea. It's like
you're right though, dude. A couple of years ago, I saw that Blue Oyster Cult was playing at Wild Horse Saloon in Nashville, and I was like, oh man, that fucking that really sucks.
How far you can fall, dude. Don't get me started on
Dude,
Nashville. Do you guys want to start working on this beat a little bit?
We've already got it pretty.
Are you gonna roll with that?
Yeah.
Are
you sure?
Does anyone
I'm
not
just
want us to
kidding.
roll
You
with
just
it?
didn't make it on the show. It's fine.
I mean, we're gonna.
I'll tell you what, Dylan. You make a beat.
Cool. Give me all the stuff.
What if he's better though? You really want to?
Yeah, you want to open that can of worms?
All of a sudden, Dylan just starts ripping scales on the piano.
I don't know what came over me.
slapping the bass.
He went to the library and checked out a book on
Straight up.
Realistically, though, we were discussing our process.
Yeah.
Just like laying out parts and really focusing on just like getting the idea together.
Okay.
We've said this several times, but it's just like something we've been.
You guys
thinking
having
about
meetings
recently.
without me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because-
we hang out all the time without you, dude.
Bruh,
I know, man. It'd be like this.
it's fucked up. It'd be your own people sometimes,
It'd be
man.
your own.
Well,
All right, what y'all got so far then?
that's it. That's all we got.
That's it.
All you need, dude.
Oh, damn, Nev.
There you go. Now
Turn up.
Everybody's a producer.
Cool, dude.
Shout out Nefertiti, bro. She just stiff armed you a little bit. Like, nah. Can you move, Nev?
Come on, cat.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
My favorite
What?
thing in music is
No.
the accidents. I'm not gonna lie, man. That the "Leave Me Alone" song on the Yow
Yeah.
project,
yeah.
that was actually an accident.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, I was working on it and I was doing so much things. I was adding what's the word? It's a flagner and I forget the rest.
Like a
of this.
flanger?
Yeah, flanger. There we go. There we
They
go.
taught me
And,
that word on our first episode.
and I'm not too familiar with the words.
Yeah.
I just know what they do. but
But you're putting two effects on it.
man,
Reverb.
and the shit was like just not sounding what I wanted to sound like. It was a whole bunch of shit, and then I like just hit a button on accident. I didn't even know what. No, I think my daughter hit a button. And then it just did something. I was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? And it just all came together. It just
That's
all
awesome.
came together. So smooth.
That's one of my favorites on the album, by the way. I really like that song. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's even cooler that your daughter made the accident happen too. You know what I'm saying? She walked up, Daddy, you fucking up. Just smacked it.
Just I know what to do.
She picked up that book you checked out.
Yeah, man, she impresses me every day. She the other day I took her to Ethan's house, Lucy
Yeah.
Chrome, that's my family.
Yeah.
But she was on the piano, and first she was sitting down and she was just hitting the buttons, and it was like annoying, but it was cool. And then I'm not paying attention, and all I hear is just this beautiful pattern of keys, and I'm like, well, what the hell was that? And I'm like trying to get her to do it again. And she's like, no.
That's the most kid shit ever. Nah, I liked it once. I live in the moment,
She's
Dad.
like, oh, wait,
The
do you
past-
like that? Okay, I'm not doing that anymore.
How old is she now?
2.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it as people say two's terrible?
The terrible twos.
2 is a learning process. Well, I feel like, are you guys into chakras?
A little bit. I mean, like
I'm familiar.
I'm familiar. Yeah.
Okay.
I like crystals. I
I'd
prefer
say we
crystals.
embrace the woo on this podcast.
Yeah, we like woo woo shit for sure. What's up?
Well, in the chakras, they say most people only learn or are spiritually aware of the first 3. And they never really make it to, the heart chakra or the throat chakra or any of the other chakras because you only to survive, you only need the first 3.
What are the first 3?
Well, I think the first one is like the base chakra, which is the red one that like it's your survival chakra, and then it's like the orange one. I get always the orange one and the yellow one confused. Like one of them is like sexuality.
The root chakra.
No, the root
is-
chakra is the red one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the orange one is like I think that's the sexuality one, or the yellow one is maybe.
In
I don't
any
really
case.
remember, but any case, the green one is love, and with love, that takes a lot of patience to love something. A whole lot of patience. Like what he was saying about the music, like trial and error and all this, just having patience, just she's going to do a lot of shit. People do a lot of shit to piss you off, and ultimately how the situation turns out is how you react to it.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of people, like when people stuff happens, they immediately get mad, and it doesn't really take all like immediately getting mad. It may make you mad right away because it just throws you off that you have to deal with something that you didn't know you was going to have to deal with.
Yeah.
But overall, you just got to just realize that, you know, this is another person with thoughts and ideas, and I'm sure you annoy people too. So
yeah, I do.
I just be aware of that, like with myself, and it helps me just with her because it's like, man, I'm sure I was like that. So how would I would have wanted to be dealt with at that moment?
Yeah, I think if there was
man.
one word to describe how to be a good parent, it's fucking patience. Like you just I speaking out of my ass. I don't have a kid. I have a cat. But like, it's literally just.
I'm sure it's pretty much the same.
It's the
thing,
same thing, bro. I just put food in the bowl. The kid will be fine. You just clean the litter box out once a week. It's shit straight.
No,
he said no, bro. You have no fucking idea,
bro. I can't even let you make that claim because like the amount of no sleep I get, I don't want to hear that shit about no cat.
Hey, bro, my cat hates me up all the time too.
I do not care about your cat.
No, exactly. That if my cat dies, people will be like, "Oh, that sucks."
Yeah.
If a child, God forbid, a child ever passes away, that's not God.
It's
That
over
sucks.
with.
It's a tragedy. You know what I'm saying? Like children, there's levels to the responsibility involved.
Thank you for clarifying that.
So if anyone at home was curious,
God damn it, Dylan.
You heard it. Save that.
cats aren't like kids.
Cats are not like.
Thanks for clearing that up.
All the kids in high school who think you're ready for kids, they're not like cats. Do not let Dylan fool you.
First,
You mean I can't just give him like a bucket full of sand to
No.
shit in and some food and water?
I mean, how did the first human do it? You know?
Actually,
first,
little
the
known
hen or
fact:
the egg?
humans used to shit in litter boxes as well. We evolved past that, though.
No, we just got upscale litter boxes. It's like
Straight up.
It's like the cell phone. You know, we started off with like suitcases,
and now it's a computer
and
in
now
your pocket.
it's like the whole little credit
So
card. in your
what's the
pocket.
future of toilets? It's just a small device that you put over your asshole and it sucks.
Man,
the
I was
shit
just
out of
about
you.
to say that.
Yo, I'd buy with that.
You just at a party, and just hanging out with people. You're like, hold on, guys.
No, I can't. Did you just shit?
Bro, did you just shit from me? You didn't even notice. If you hadn't seen my face, you wouldn't even know.
That's gonna be the main function of Alexa in the future.
Alexa, clean my shit.
Alexa, wipe my ass.
You just sit over the Alexa
We have
device.
gone way off the rails here.
Let's work on the track. Let's work on the song a little bit.
It's fine, dude.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah. I told you it was going to get a little bit weird.
I like weird, like I said, man.
I think that things that aren't weird tend to be boring.
Yeah, but then sometimes when you get caught up in a bunch of weird shit, the weird shit gets boring and the boring shit looks weird.
That's so true, though. That's so...
He's come to the end of the line at that point.
Listen, man, I've been doing a lot of. I literally went on a super low radar and just did a lot of self learning and a lot of accepting about myself and the people around me and the whole world. And it's just I wanted to change a lot of shit at first because I didn't agree with it and I felt like things should have been better or certain situations could have been this and that. And I've learned to get rid of the illusion of control.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fake. Like, you literally control barely anything in your life. You think you do. You think you decided to wake up. You didn't decide to wake up. Your body was done resting. It's a natural process. like a lot of other things. Like, you think you really want to go to work, but if you knew you didn't have to go to work and that things were going to be all right, you would not go. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be a process. I feel like I'm trying to get out my process being what it's been trained to be. Like, literally since I was a kid, my process has been, what I thought it was supposed to be. But I don't want that no more. I want to motherfucking wake up when I decide to wake up. I've been practicing a lot more on acting, not reacting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to influence outcomes instead of taking what comes to you.
I like how you use influence because you don't really get to pick that.
No,
shit.
you can't pick, you can influence future actions and like try to set yourself up for success in a lot of ways, but like you said, we don't have any control. Expectations will ruin your fucking day.
You gotta think about it like you can move the water around you, but you can't stop the current.
Yeah.
All day long. All day long.
Bing. Is that
Aaron,
Oprah?
I actually got the control thing from Kung Fu Panda, man. Like it was the turtle. It was the turtle. And like I watched that movie like a million times. And I literally the turtle says gangsta shit the whole movie. Like the whole movie.
It is a dope fucking movie,
and like,
bro.
It made me watch all of them. Like, and the turtle continues to say gangsta shit every time.
That's so dope. Okay. Unrelated, semi-related note. There's a game at Dave & Buster's, the Kung Fu Panda game at Dave & Buster's. I'll fuck y'all up at that game
When
whenever
did you go to a Dave & Buster's
Bro,
without me?
Me and Emily went one time.
Are you
twice.
45 years
You,
old?
you didn't even call me, dude?
I'm sure I did. I don't think you were living
You
here
didn't
yet.
call me.
I don't
Nobody
think you were
goes to
living here.
Dave & Buster's no more. It's Chuck E. Cheese now.
Hold-
That's the new hotness.
Bro, they don't let-
we don't
they
have
don't-
kids,
all the
dude. We can't just
millennials.
go into a Chuck E. Cheese.
They don't let us in.
That's weird as fuck if y'all all just went to
You go up with the, we walk up with
No
the
kids, just like a
No,
bunch of
just like-
24-year-olds.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine you're at a Chuck E. Cheese with your daughter and you're having a great afternoon.
And we walk
and then
in.
me and Dylan walk in. And you're like,
They need to leave. You're going to the manager straight away.
I would be like, man.
two dudes with mustaches, dude. Walking
Oh
up into
yeah,
a
we
Chuck
need
E.
to go,
Cheese.
baby. Let everybody get in the car.
Grab a box for the pizza, honey. Let's go.
Chucky will be here next time. We gotta go.
Dylan has a backpack full of PBRs.
I'm just trying to crush brews at the Chuck E. Cheese, fam.
He's up on stage with the mice, like, yeah.
dancing with Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
He's like, get off me, man. This is my time.
I'm grabbing the mic.
I work hard all week so I can come to Chuck E. Cheese.
They have a 1 beer per adult limit just to avoid that situation.
Do they
Oh,
really?
yeah,
So that's
they
why-
fight at Chuck E. Cheese now.
Yeah.
It's Royal Rumble.
Oh my god, dude! This world that we live in.
Man.
This world.
Honestly, though, if I was with my daughter at a Chuck E. Cheese and I saw a fight break out, I wouldn't be super bad.
Be like, fuck yeah, Chuck E. Cheese is boring as hell. This is dope.
No, if the fighters have technique, then we finna sit back and watch. We
Yeah.
finna show her like, hey, watch her. You see how she uses the leg?
Yeah, use it as a teaching moment.
You see how that chick, she had her mouth open? You don't do that. You'll go to sleep with your mouth open. You don't fight with you got to clench that jaw.
You see how she got her head down? That's why she lost. That's why that happened.
Oh man.
Okay.
I keep saying let's work on the song and then talking over it. I'm so sorry.
No, it's good.
So what needs to be laid down to add to this? What would be cool?
Yeah, we need bass.
Are you gonna play the bass?
No, he's gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
Because if I play the bass, then everyone has to stop talking.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
Ben's a
I get nervous.
superstar, man.
He is a superstar.
Ben's a superstar.
We always are really nice to him now because we're scared if he quits. Well, not we're scared if he quits, the podcast is over. So we're always really nice to him now.
I feel that.
You better be.
We need him. Me and Will tried to do it. We've told this story a million times, so sorry to the listeners, but you haven't heard it. Me and Will tried to do this podcast by ourselves one time, and it's just not. We called Ben halfway through, like, "Can you come over and help with this?"
Well,
We don't know what we're doing.
Got a good friend like Ben.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
right.
useful. Laysan
Makes me
tasty.
feel like a human.
Oh God!
There we go.
Play some bass, Robo
I'm
Boy.
depressed, okay? That's why music is my outlet.
There we go. There we go. We're all depressed. If you listen to all the music, all of it is depressing.
Yeah,
But it's entertaining. Depression is entertaining.
it's because it's relatable.
It makes good shit.
It's also
dude.
super hip right now.
It's so hot right now.
It's in, dude.
you
Just
ain't
like,
depressed?
Just like
I can't even
Crocs.
fuck with you.
Dude, we
we
have
walking around here all happy and shit. I can't.
Gross.
Shit is going good in your life.
Fuck you smiling for? Trump is president.
I got bills.
No.
I'm depressed and I just bought a Supreme fanny pack.
Oh my God. Well, I got 6 pairs of Supreme socks. I wear Supreme socks every single day.
Sick of this shit.
And Crocs, baby.
Will wears Crocs.
Crocs.
Fuck yeah, wear Crocs.
I
We-
don't like Jordans. Jordans.
Really?
Yeah, don't like them.
I've never been a sneaker. I like Vans. That's all I really wear.
I like Vans, but
I
I
like
like
Vans.
Pumas. That's my shit.
Pumas. That's a
Dude,
that's
Pumas make some great shoes, and they're super comfortable.
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, I used to have a pair of like Puma indoor soccer shoes. I didn't play soccer.
Tell us more,
They were
dude.
cool. They were cool. That's what I'm saying.
What
Pumas
color were they?
I don't remember.
Have you ever heard of Arc'teryx shoes?
Arc'teryx.
Yeah.
I know about like Arc'teryx makes. I'm thinking of Arc'teryx, like the outdoor company. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they
Their
make like
shoes are
jackets
awesome.
and backpacks and shit.
Their
Will.
shoes are so comfortable. They're like putting
Dude.
a pillow on your foot and then walking around on it all
Yeah.
day long. Like it's so comfortable.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
I'm already.
But they're like
Sign me up.
I'm
$500
surprised.
shoes.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
not
say,
so into that.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of Arc'teryx. I think you like lived at an REI, don't you?
No, dude, I'm broke.
Okay.
Yeah, Arc'teryx shoes are like I'm looking at this like damn. I had to put one on my foot. I had to figure out why it was $500 because I was working at Wilson Sporting Goods.
Okay.
And I was like, man,
So you walk back in the warehouse and they're like,
yeah, why is all this shit expensive? I'm trying on the jackets. I'm walking around in Arc'teryx clothing. I'm like ducking in the halls, make sure I don't get caught.
Damn, this shit is coming.
Don't let them hear that though. I think that would go bad.
Thanks to our sponsor, Arc'teryx. We love you guys. We're trying so hard to get sponsors, bro. It's like our big goal. We just want to get podcast money.
Man, you got to get sponsored first with the people around you, man. I feel like Nashville needs to work together. And the reason why cities like Atlanta and LA and New York are doing so well is because the shit that bothers the whole America doesn't bother them like that. In the end, they have a common goal, which is they're trying to get this money and live the way they want to live. And people in Nashville, in my opinion, are very about themselves. And that's a bad road. You're not gonna get very far. Like you're gonna get pretty far depending on who you are, where you come from, all that stuff. But as far as being successful, being happy and successful and comfortable with the people around you, that's very hard to do, and that's what people want. Like at the end of the day, and success don't always got to be money, just your idea of achievement.
Yeah, success. I think Leonard Cohen said success is survival.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is fair.
I think that's a nice low bar I'm comfortable with.
A lot of people don't make it to
talking about success, I want to ask you this because I asked Lucid Chrome this question too. What does success for you personally and for Cloud Colony look like for you? Because Ethan had his answer, but I'm curious what you think about that.
Success for me is a bunch of small things done right.
Okay.
It's like, because after a while it builds up, it starts to mean something. It's like you have this consistent pattern of correct behavior, or you're just able to success is, to me, is like being confident in what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You're successful because, it's more like a youth thing, a head thing. Cause like I could be successful, make it in the music industry, work with all these crazy artists I've always dreamed, and to me that's success. But then like some 30-year-old man playing Call of Duty is like #1 in Call of Duty, and to him that's success.
Yeah.
And especially if you're #1 in Call of Duty, because they're paying people for Yu-Gi-Oh and all that shit. I literally have this friend, dude. He went to a Yu-Gi-Oh competition and came back with $10,000.
What the fuck?
Off Yu-Gi-Oh. I will quit this shit. It's straight up. Get the fucking with the blue eyes white dragon. I'm not playing.
Do they have YouTube tutorials for that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm sure they do. But Yu-Gi-Oh has changed so much. I don't even think I could.
It's
it
evolved,
was cool when I was
man.
a kid.
I didn't fuck with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I watched the show. I was a Pokemon card, and then I stopped collecting cards. I saw through that game. At that point, I was like, this shit's not gonna be worth anything when I grow up. You know how that
Man,
everybody, it's like
I was
Beanie
just
Babies.
like, man, this shit ain't finna give me no pussy. I can't. I'm over here playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With my niggas and the bitches is walking by like, the fuck is these niggas?
Nerds.
When I was real young, I got super into BattleBots.
Oh yeah, what is BattleBots?
BattleBots is
Like the little button thing. And you try
no.
to
BattleBots is like legitimate robots that's in this arena, and there's like all these different
Oh,
obstacles.
the TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but
I
that
remember
shit's
that.
cool. You know what I mean? That's like.
And they
Those are
win
like
real
doctorate
money.
engineers making those things.
Yeah, dude. I used to be super into that shit. And one year for my like first grade show and tell, I had this like custom BattleBot that I built, and I brought it in, and I was super proud of it, and I had it behind my back, and I like whipped it out and set it in front of me, and I was like ready for everyone to be like, "Whoa!" and nobody was interested. They're like, wow.
Is this
Cool.
like that Robo Wars show on Discovery? Is that what you're talking about? Where they
Yeah,
had, like,
but it's
the-
like way before that shit existed. It was like the OG, where everyone started getting super into it, and they were building arenas that had like saw blades in the ground,
and just like pits that would like drop out and they like bounce them.
flamethrowers and
So
What about Beyblades? Do you guys remember
Yes.
Beyblades?
Yo, bruh.
I was super into Beyblades.
I fucked with Beyblades heavy. Man, what a great music podcast we're doing here.
My friend Devin had one of those arena, like the plastic things. It's just
Yeah.
like a plastic bowl, and you just rip
Did y'all
it.
ever play for pink slips? Like pay for
Yes,
yeah,
no,
like
we
bro,
would
I'll
play
just
for the
take your
chip.
fucking.
You put a little chip in the top,
Yeah.
you know. And if you had a cool chip, and be like,
I'm gonna take your shit, bro.
taking that shit, motherfucker.
We were ruthless children. Like, if I win this game, I get your fucking Charizard. Like, we weren't playing games for fun. We were gambling from a very young age.
oh yeah.
It comes naturally.
I remember one time some kids was walking through our yard when we were young, and my mom asked them not to walk through the yard, and one kid looked back and said, "Why? Your yard looks like shit."
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Oh,
Was this in like
I
Nashville?
died
Is
laughing,
this
and she was so mad at me. No, this was in Florida.
in, is
This
in
is what I
Florida?
lived in.
That sounds like some shit that would happen in Florida.
your yard looks like shit.
It did though. And it was like she looked at me, and I'm like, well.
Well, Mom, you haven't been seeding it, so
He's
it does
got
look.
a point.
Dude, kids are fucking ruthless,
Mean
dude.
as hell.
They don't have any like they haven't been taught social, behaviors yet. They don't know. If they haven't been told about this particular instance how to behave, they have no concept.
Yeah.
They're not applying the past experiences that they should be yet.
Yeah.
They just say some hateful shit to you, like, "You gained 10 pounds." I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. Did you get
that
fat?
reminds me, I still have a very vivid memory. My, oh my god, this is so bad. My cousin's wife was a bigger lady, and she got pregnant, and everyone was super excited. They're like, "Oh my god, she's pregnant!" I was like, "She looks like she's pregnant." I said that. I was probably like 9 or 10, dude. And like, I just remember it was like a big family gathering, and everyone just like turns and looks at me with this disapproving look. And I thought it was funny. I was like, she looked like she was already pregnant. And it's just like, oh.
Dude.
It did not go over well.
Speaking of awkward family moments, one year when I was probably like 5 or 6 years old, and my family got this cabin rented out in like Kentucky or some bullshit, and we were sitting at dinner, and I was talking about dumb shit that I learned in school. And I said, "Yeah, this part of your hand is called the vagina." Because somebody told me it was called vagina or some bullshit. And like one of those dumb things that kids just tell you, and you feel like obligated to tell everyone because it's like interesting.
This is a vagina.
And my entire family just started howling, laughing at me, and I had no idea why. And they're like, "Oh, that's good, Ben. That's very good." I was like, well, fuck me.
You're so smart.
Anyways,
Wait, the vagina's not right there?
no, dude.
Yes, it is.
Surprisingly not.
Yeah,
Not
it's
between
not
your
between your-
pinky and
Your ring finger and your pinky, right? Just right
Yeah.
there.
The vagina was right there. We'd see dudes a lot less.
or your weenus, your elbow.
I think that's actually true, though, right? That skin there is called the wiener.
I used to put it on people.
You touched my weenus.
weenus, dude.
You can't do that anymore.
Keeps
It's
rubbing his
2018
weenus
now.
on me.
That's
Can't just
sexual
be touching
assault.
people with your weenus.
It's 2018.
So you guys want to take a break?
for a moment.
Yeah, we probably need to, and then come back with a new dedicated focus to this track.
Yeah, but we'll play one of DNK's.
Yeah, you
Songs
guys should
for
listen to. Which one do you want us to play?
Man, play Chain Smoke.
Chainsmoke. All right, enjoy
Here's
this song, you
Chainsmoke from
guys.
DNK.
Yeah. Yeah. Niggas don't get credit. Take it on like them bet it. Way too high, still stressed. I had to fight to get it. Look, me and my girl in a Honda. I got a warrant, 12 behind us. The name I gave is fake shit. She knew what it was and she signed up. My nigga, he doing the work, he stay in the stool. The 9 to 5 pay, still in the way. I feel like I'm losing. Other shit, I'd rather be doomed. I got a cousin who gave up on this particular moment, so money ain't hit. Thousands saved, a couple went missing, but it's okay. Due to my ignorance, I had to change. Keep my distance. I like to be alone, bitch. You at the bottom, they peeing on you. Still, it's acid trips, fastest whips. Get them McLaren for the opponents. Got songs for your parents, I'm deep on them. Sharing the wealth with the cloud on them. Where's you at? When I look back, you had a knife in your hand. These haters gon' strike when they can. My instincts don't give them a chance. It was on me, it was on you. Niggas ain't got control. Me, I got all the remotes. Now I'm just taking it chain smoke, taking it slow. Take your advice, live your own life, we live by the sword for real. The world is yours for real. Trippin' on board for real. Don't wanna link, Friday 13th. The way I'm killing them all, no filter, no feelings involved. She told the business the bitches are dogs. Slick as a snake, the cancer it caused. Cut it to head, the issue is gone. We're breaking bread from my niggas zone bout it. Still in the zone bout it. Remember, stealing from Stoves bounce. Bitch gon' empty a whole account. Her mama think it's a stick up. She spend it on shit she don't know about. Call to your friends how I'm going out. Diamonds don't change how I'm going out. Who I'm gon' blame when it's going south? Get throw like bouquet to the butterflies. Playing card with the chess players. Stay with your chess player. End of the day in the life, we smoking my partner got him papers. When we gon' get to that art paper? Link up and get to that mind paper. Cause fuck all that, I got a job paper. Fuck all that back to the block paper. Really to me that is not paper. Type of shit I bet my life on. I'ma collect with my time gone. Big timer man, I get my shine on. Good timing, I get shine on.
Wow, what a song. It always blows my mind that we took a long break and you guys took a short break and we're back. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hey, what color does a Smurf turn when you choke it?
I think he just gets dark, like a darker shade of
He's
blue.
purple.
Like
That's what I said.
deep black.
That's the only thing.
But
that
somebody told me I was wrong when
Yeah,
they
they
choked
might
a
get
Smurf
paler.
before. So
They might get paler.
No, man. Yeah.
I think, somebody told me white. Like, that's what they would say.
Oh.
Because we don't really know why. Okay, so if Smurfs are blue because their like blood is blue, maybe their skin's kind of translucent.
Isn't our blood blue?
Well,
Ooh, are we Smurfs?
you're throwing some curveballs at me right now.
How high was the dude who wrote the Smurfs?
It was up there.
Like,
When was that? Like the 90s?
You'd have to ask him.
You know there's only one girl who lives in the village? and that was made by the man. So where did the other Smurfs come from?
Right.
And
She
how
was
does-
working.
How was a Smurf made?
You think it's probably just asexual reproduction. Like, it hurts a lot, but one of it just, they have a growth
They
that sprouts
sprout
off. They're like, ah! They scream and it just kind of grows off
Oh
of
my
them.
god!
That's how Smurfs procreate.
I think isn't yellow like the opposite color on the primary color wheel?
Yes.
So yeah, they probably turn
I
yellow.
took 3 years of art in high school, and I'm still probably wrong. So, listeners,
I
let
can
us
see
know if
that.
we fucked that up. But I would believe
Turning
yellow.
yellow.
or green.
I know blue and yellow makes green.
Green's not
That's right.
primary, yeah. It wouldn't be on the
Green's
wheel.
my favorite color.
Green's a good color.
Yeah,
It represents a lot of cool things.
yeah.
Also,
Like peace, weed,
Life.
Money.
one love, guys.
gonorrhea.
Not fun.
Well,
Let's yeah. That's always the cue. Let's work on a track. Yeah.
Hey kids, today on the list, how to stay away from STD cysts.
thanks, White Steve.
Thanks, White Steve.
White Steve on the mic.
Where did he come from, dude? He just like shows up.
White Steve is he's a combination of all of the different like authority figures I had in high school and middle school. A DARE program for presenters. They were a special
Special
brand
breed.
yeah, it was.
Dare failed, by the way.
I wouldn't even have known what this shit was if it wasn't for y'all. So
That's all I'm saying.
you just come in school and you're like, don't do any of this. Don't do any of this stuff. It's bad for you.
Whoa, you can get high from Ready Whip cans?
What the fuck is high?
Yeah, I just like to play football with my friends. That's,
Yes, I didn't even know that there was this going on.
yeah. Why are they doing this? Anyway, yeah, Dare,
That was the
Dare
goal.
shirts.
That was the goal.
I think it's really funny when people at music festivals wear Dare t-shirts. That's great. That's so funny. That's hilarious. Every time,
Dude,
every
I
time,
think about
dude.
cool
It's
shirts
so
like
funny.
that. in
Cool
the
shirts
future.
like Dare shirts.
Yeah, cool. The coolest shirts now. I would wear a Hot Wheels shirt
I would wear a Hot Wheels shirt.
How old are we gonna be when Hot Wheels shirts are cool?
right now, dude.
Right,
Hot
Hot
Wheels
Wheels
You guys want
shirts
to
are-
make Hot Wheels shirts? We make a Hot Wheel. It's the Hot Wheels logo, but it says "Save that" so they can't sue us.
Yes,
Yeah, dude.
I
Hot
would
Wheels shirts.
love to.
It's
fucking do that.
18 to 38. The millennials are in the pocket right now.
So,
Yeah.
dude, I've already got so many T-shirt plans, you guys.
Yeah,
I want to flame it like
Flame
just
Hot
like
Cheetos
black
back.
T-shirts with just the smallest logos, but like obviously a PBR can.
Yeah,
Would just save that underneath. Flaming Hot Cheetos bag with some chopsticks laying.
we
next
had
to
an
it.
episode where we ate Flamin' Hot Cheetos with chopsticks, and we thought that was cool.
Wow. Have you ever had Cheetos and pickle juice?
What?
No, but I've
Church.
had Lay's like Ruffles with like regular potato chips with pickle juice.
Yeah, that's just nasty as fuck. But I tried to do it for $100. The pastor was like, "Who wants to make $100?"
Your pastor?
No, it wasn't my pastor. I just went to the church one day, just like
I thought you were like, no, it's just a dude named the pastor. That's
he
his
was
nickname.
just the pastor of the kids you shit, and it was just like, all right, cool. We giving away money for eating shit. All right, let's do it. I lost. I couldn't do that. That shit was disgusting as fuck, but I tried.
Man, I'd do it.
I know people
$100.
who take shots of whiskey and then chase it with pickle juice. This is called a pickleback, and I call it alcoholism. That shit is weird. If you drink picklebacks, I don't mean to alienate you from our podcast listening base, but you're a fucking weirdo.
Well, I guess I should leave because
You like picklebacks?
I'm not against it.
That's so gross.
That's like a joke. Your mama look like a pickle.
for real though. Peanut butter and pickle sandwiches are really good.
You're
Peanut butter and
gross.
pickle sandwiches.
Yeah, dude.
My stepdad puts mayonnaise.
And you
Not
put-
mayonnaise,
you put
Miracle
some
Whip
mayo
on
on it,
PB.
too.
PB and Miracle Whip, you're
he's
weird,
lying.
bro.
He's lying.
Do you eat like cottage cheese with a spoon, you fucking freak?
Dude,
That's where I
this
draw
is
the
not
line.
this is not
No.
something I do on the regular. It's something that someone brings up to you when working in a kitchen. They're like, "Hey, try this shit," and you're like, oh, I'll take a bite, and you try it, and it's good, and you never try it again.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that's like your go-to. It's like
No,
peanut
dude.
butter. Hey, what's your favorite sandwich? Oh,
I don't sit there.
Peanut butter pickles or Ready Whip.
Whenever I get up for my late night snack and I realize I'm out of pickles, I get so mad.
Hey, remember when we said we were gonna come back in and make a song?
Yeah. We've got the song. Do you want to freestyle a little bit?
Yeah, man, I don't care. We got hits. Let's run
do
that
it.
shit. Hey, can we pass some more weed around now? Oh,
Yeah, that's CBD. Sweet.
Can I get a little bit more volume on this?
No, dude.
Come on, dude.
You know, Dylan,
Yeah.
I'm realizing that when people are fighting over all this politics stuff, insurance and war and all that stuff, the real division is sandwiches.
Yeah.
Do you make peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter and honey? You know, that's some serious like divisions.
Or if you like ham sandwiches,
Or turkey.
do you go to
sandwich.
Subway or what's the other place?
Quiznos?
Wow.
Dude,
Or
Quiznos.
Firehouse.
Firehouse is
fire.
great.
That's what I was thinking about, Jimmy John's
If you
Penn Station, baby.
station.
you like Penny Stacy's, dude, them fries at Penn Station is fire.
I never had that Penn Station.
They got fire ass fries.
Hell yeah.
And they used to do 2 sandwiches for the price of one on, it was like Thursdays.
That was at Firehouse, right?
No, that was at Penn Station.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
Sundays, the Lord's
Sundays.
Day. You could go
Yes,
get
dude.
double Sammys down. I did that a lot.
Yeah, because you were a
Same.
cheap motherfucker.
I was poor, dude. I was
Yep.
broke.
You were poor. And
You still owe
high.
me a bottle of Bullet whiskey, by the way.
I know. When you gonna buy it?
You still owe me $20.
For what? You just trying to get $20?
Yeah, dude.
We just can't. We can't talk about what it's for on air.
Dude,
For that dick sucking.
You know, I'm gonna dispute these things after the episode.
Yeah. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play it cool and play it smooth. The unusual, I'm known to go a slower roller coaster shape. I can't just take breaks. I gotta wake up and easy bake on these mistakes. Why are you so late on your raps? Why your rhythm be off? Why your tickets be off? Tick tick be gone. I'm trying to get this money and live long. These niggas talk about it. This shit so awkward, son. I live in lavish. I get my package free. I get that half a cheap. So what you asking me? I'm trying to learn better love before I leave this earth. What I'm finna burn this fucking bud because I need it first. All these niggas talk about this shit, but I don't hear it all. Don't appear it all. I need a mirror, dog. Reflections of what I'm expected to do for you, nothing, nigga. I need some, nigga. So keep your grudges, nigga. I'm still dancing out in the Hamptons. I need a mansion. It's double classic. Sucking this madness. It's average. It's automatic. I need this paper rip. I need my paper chips. My patience paper thin. I'm thinking about this love and life. Love to excite you on another mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Hey, fuck yeah, dog.
Yeah,
Dude, that was
dude.
great.
I like how you brought it all back around, Keo. That was fucking.
I'm trying to
dope.
get out of the habit of writing songs. I want to just be able to be able to have all that focus energy that I do writing when I freestyle.
Yeah.
Because I feel like my problem with freestyling on tracks is sometimes I just don't be talking about that shit, and that shit annoys me.
Yeah.
Well, I recorded that, and it
Oh.
was fucking
Primo.
top notch.
Shouts out to Bid.
Yeah, dude. He just his sneaky gets you too. Whoop, it's on. Yeah, because from here on, if you want to do it, we suck at this podcast, dude. We never tell
Oh
people.
my God, you're not supposed to say that.
No, it's fine. We just bring people on. And we don't ever tell people like the rules or like shit they need to know. We're just kind of play.
there are no rules.
There we go. That's the first rule.
If you want to spit, make sure we tell Ben before we start because he has to
Well,
like turn it on.
Yeah, I just have to. A lot of it has
Man.
to do with me just like picking up on it, you know, and just understanding like, all right, he's about to go in.
Yeah.
And I need to
Turn it
record
on.
this because I feel like a lot of times when you record music, the first take is always the best, no matter what.
Yeah.
And most of the time when I record something that I really like, I'm not recording, and I try
That's
to
the
recreate
worst.
it, and I fucking
That's the
can't.
worst.
And I'm like, I just played this lick that was so tasty, and I have no idea how the fuck I just did it. and no matter what I fucking do, it just doesn't happen. So
Yep.
That means you got to keep doing it.
be on your wits.
Creativity's a fickle
Repetition
little lady like
is
that.
the father of learning.
There's a great Tenacious D, like their first real thing was the HBO TV show.
Yeah.
And there's an episode about how to write a song, and it's like they're trying to get inspiration. They're like, one of them's in the fridge, and the other one is like surrounded by boiling pots of water, and then they switch up when the timer goes off, and then just a bunch of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But they're like snapping and clapping. He's like, "Oh, we're getting the rhythm now. We're getting the rhythm." And then it kind of cuts out, and he's like, "Always record, because they didn't get it, to get the rhythm down."
I think that's really what we got to be doing, man.
It's just like hanging out.
Always be recording, just
hang out and record everything.
But then you can't really do that around people because shit goes down unexpectedly, and it's like, nigga, what you recording right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be having that going on.
I used to record people without them
Dude,
knowing all the time.
hey, Tennessee's a one-party consent state. It's fine. It's legal. But I'm serious. He had this really nice audio recorder.
I
And
still got it.
Yeah, turn it
I
on.
still got it.
He'd turn it on in the house when we were having parties and shit. And so the next morning, me and Will would get up and we listen to the dumb shit we said last night. And he'd pull out his recorder and play it back. And you're like, oh. Every time.
Also,
it's like,
there was always like guitars going around and people were playing, singing stuff. So I'd get that too. But
yeah,
a lot of it was just people saying dumb shit.
it's really funny to listen to.
Speaking of shit like that, dude, something I always forget about doing is taking pictures. And
Yeah.
I want to just buy a bunch of disposable cameras to put around my house.
That's a
And
good
whenever
idea.
I have people over, just to take a bunch of pictures, because I feel like it's something that a lot of people forget to do these days.
Yeah.
And like when you look at pictures from back in like the 80s or 70s or 80s or anything, it's just so cool seeing like the different styles people had, the walks of life there was. And
I feel like the whole social media thing has ruined picture taking for me. Like
Yeah.
whenever people
Yeah.
pull their phones out and like, let's take a picture, and I was just like,
but I'm
'Cause
talking
you feel like you got to do the most because everything is like super extravagant. Now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, covered up.
it's got to be candid.
Yeah.
You got to like just have it set up and that someone picks it up, and while people are playing fucking Mario Party, just someone snaps a picture, and it's
yeah, that's
I don't
cool.
know, it's just cool because
Yeah.
it's not like anyone's posing for it, but it's just like a snapshot of that moment in your life
Yeah.
that you appreciate, because it's like memories that you will look back on and cherish, because it's just like it's life, dude.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of that gets overlooked these days with these fucking computers we have in our pockets.
Yep.
So,
and that's
I don't
what
know.
my thing is. I just be trying to stay in tune with the world around me. I don't know. If I die because I got hit by a car because I was crossing the street looking at my phone, that's definitely my fault. Like all day.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
That's
Oh
all
my
I'm saying.
God.
That's your fault. No, with Pokemon Go, man, can I say this? Never mind.
You probably can. You can say it.
No.
I mean, like, you can say it to us. It's just whether you want to say it to the microphone.
No, because like you guys,
We're
I
not
know
gonna
how
judge
this
you.
podcast stuff works. You gotta. But
We really don't do a whole lot of that, honestly.
all right. Well, anyways, I broke into a stadium. There we go. And
yeah.
because I was trying to catch a Pokemon. It was a Magnemite.
What stadium exactly?
Man,
and what
I
night
can't
was
tell
it?
you,
What
bro. I
night-
can't
what night-
tell you.
What time was it, Keo?
What day?
It was daytime.
What level was the Magnemite?
Yeah, that's
The
the.
level, the Magnemite was a level 3, but it was like, well, I had no Pokemon, so it was, and I caught the snake one. What's it called? Survivor.
Ekis.
Ekis. There we go. I was so happy. I was so happy.
I don't give a fuck. I know about Pokemon.
There we go. Hit that shit. Show you right.
Yo, when I first moved into this apartment, it was in January, and I opened up the Pokemon Go to see what's up, and there's a gym like right across the street there. And I didn't have any friends around here. I didn't really know Ben at all yet, and so I would just walk over to the fucking Pokemon gym and play a little Pokemon Go,
Dude, Dylan, remember when we were leaving that show and Landon was playing Pokemon Go, and we were like, "You still play this shit, dude?" And it was like
Bro,
a
there's still
year and a half
people who play
after.
it today.
I know,
Yeah, dude.
I know. It's fucking.
Yeah, that lasted for like a day, and I was like, I'm playing Pokemon Go by myself right now. I need to quit.
Buddy went hard on whatever. This is
When that
Riveting.
game first came out, I was living in Wyoming, in one of the most remote places in the United States, and I knew dudes that would like drive 40 miles to town where there was service where they could play it, and like walk to like certain areas in the resort that I worked at where they knew that they had Wi-Fi to like catch Pokemon.
But like, how worse is certain Pokemons are only in certain part of the world.
Right.
So there was like literally people traveling the world trying to only just catch the Pokemon.
Crazy,
I
man.
don't want to live in this world.
Pokemon Go, bro.
But hey, if Pokemon were real, if Pokemon were real, I'd be doing that, man,
Oh, for sure.
all day long.
Yeah,
Trying to catch them all.
that's in a world where you can be a Pokemon trainer. That's like the dream, right? That's being a rapper. If you can be a Pokemon
Yeah, I'd be like,
trainer,
fuck rap, dude. I want to be
Like
a Pokemon
hell yeah, I was
trainer.
straight Pikachu.
We'll get there.
Thundershock.
We'll get there eventually.
that's a weird game though, because when you think about it, they have. I don't know what the canon is about what's going on in a Pokeball, but it seems like a small cage.
Yo, PETA
And-
does not like it.
And then they just
All I'm saying
you
is
just
how
like
come-
dog fighting, right?
That's what I was about to say. How come they can fight animals, but we?
There's a
That's a beloved TV show and manga or whatever, and anime. Like
there's
whatever.
a website, I can't think of the name of it, but a professor
classic. Save that.
a professor yeah, oh, shut up, dude. A professor
Sources
in a
suck,
class
dude. Whatever.
at a
man.
college that I was in showed it to us, where it's like a PETA sponsored video game where it's like humans are fighting and the animals are the ones like chaining them up. Yeah, it's like
That's what equality looks like.
yeah,
Damn.
exactly.
Dude, soon
Are
we're
you
gonna-
gonna do it to me? I'm gonna do it to you. Then now we're equal.
We're gonna have some augmented reality shit where it's gonna be legitimate
Yeah,
and not just on your phone. You have like some contact lenses
yeah.
and you're
You
wandering around the world and
just swirl the little
Yeah.
thing on the side of your head, and everything just pops.
I'm
There you
not
go.
Have y'all
fucking
ever
with that
played a
West
game
world.
called Horizon?
yes, dude.
Horizon, like
Zero Dawn.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
I
That's a
wouldn't
really good
mind that.
game.
I wouldn't mind that shit at all. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
What is it? I haven't played it.
It's like this post-apocalyptic scenario, but everything's tribal and all the animals are like AI robots.
Yeah.
So
And it's like dinosaurs and regular animals.
So they have like technology, but it's very limited to certain things, and the rest of it is just like tribal.
Yeah.
That's wild.
warrior
That sounds
shit.
crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
if
a
I'd be
fucking-
down with that.
It's a really good game.
Shit's fucking crazy.
I like
as fuck.
how chill things are now. I don't want
Yeah,
dinosaurs
things
back.
are super chill right now, dude.
They're so chill right now.
Yeah, compared to having dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all about perspective. Like, this shit
No,
may not
I would
seem
not
chill.
mind the Bronchiosaurus walking around this motherfucker.
All right.
That would be cool as fuck.
You know what's real funny though? Speaking of like dinosaurs and being scared of just like walking in your car and being
Hands so
swooped up by
scared.
one.
Chimps.
No, fuck Joe Rogan and his
Don't
chimps.
say that, bro. I love him.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's bald
Alright,
and cool.
Go ahead.
But
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, in high school, we had this. Me and my group of friends had this ongoing joke about flying sharks. If flying sharks existed, we would be so fucked.
No, yeah. They'd be
Can
the
you
alpha
imagine?
predator of the
Just-
skies.
Just picture what a flying shark would look like coming towards you.
Here's the thing.
But I think it would be easier for humans to dodge, a
Yeah,
shark attack.
yeah, you see
on
them
land
coming.
than
That's
it
not as
would
scary.
Us to do it in the water.
shoot 'em
you know,
out of
we're
the-
not as in control.
We'd
in
shoot
the
'em out of the
water
sky.
than
Okay,
on land.
Have you
I'll
seen
punch the
Sharknado?
shit out
dude?
of a shark in
Oh
the
my
nose.
god! No, I haven't. I've watched like half of it. And I don't like the like bad movies. So
You
it's
should
funny
watch
thing.
Sharknado
Like,
2 then, because it's even
Sharknado?
better than the first one.
I'm not usually a fan of like the movies that are so bad they're good. It's not usually my thing.
Okay, well, anyway.
Hey,
Yeah, that was rough.
anyway.
Let's get some verses down.
Yeah. Let's get some verses down. Yeah,
Rap
let's
about
pass
flying sharks, bro.
Rap about flying sharks. Oh, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
don't
I
have to
would
do
at
that.
my house. Flying sharks in the sky that won't comply with the natural law of things. That's kind of crazy. I can't even rap about that. It doesn't make any sense. I do not have no content. I don't know how to put that shit together. So let's just put that shit in other words. It's a bird, it's a plane, nah, it's Superman. I'm just trying to do my thing. I'm a super sane. Now I'm fucking doing things. Here's a Kamehameha. I'm trying to taste with some flavor. I'm trying to play with the gangsters. Wanna shoot, here's a laser. Wanna confuse me? I don't know where I'm going with this. I want potato chips, Sprellos and snatches. I need another package. Shit, we'll probably chill with the classic. This shit's another. I'll harm my brother. Never. I can't watch him suffer. I need $1 in profit. Need $1 in meals. I need a few of them M's. Me and my partners can't chill. I know my music for real. I finally feeling myself. I'm finally feeling my step. I finally feel like I'm walking, talking. I'm barking on my whole damn dog in the park. My nigga, that's just how I move. I can't confuse my movements with a cat or a musk. I'm trying to do it enough. I never do it too much. I'm still allergic to the pain, nigga. This shit's the same, nigga. It's kind of strange, but I finally feel the flame. It's the fire. It's finally flickering. You feel that tick again. This is not a symphony. It's just us finally getting to finish sentences. We finally get to talk. We finally getting off the pressure. Finally putting in a. I don't know where I'm going with this. Yeah. I just want to smoke and drink beer with the white kids. No, it's nothing like this. Still, it's so excited. And no, you couldn't write this. Try to rewrite to your life script. Now it's just a moment. I'm trying to fucking control it, learning to fucking own it. I want a ribbon. What I want a ribbon for? I do not need awards for no validation. Ain't no nigga like me. It's not a competition. I'm just a solid vision. I'm on a mission. Man, I wish I could take it back when I used to tap on the table, when I used to play with them Legos, when I used to eat my Egos, like, me and my posse counting pesos, and we used to play with Play-Doh, and I do whatever he say so, cause you know how all them things go, and I just don't trust folks, and I know how it goes. I showed them
They go to Mike.
They go to Mike. I think we're good.
Nice.
Aaron's jealous.
Yeah,
Jealous.
Aaron wants
I'm
to be
jealous.
a rapper so
I
bad.
can't do it. It's frustrating.
Man, it irritates me when people say they can't freestyle, but I'm literally, I used to be so nervous about freestyling, because I used to be like, man, I'm trying to think of the best rhymes, the best thing. But it's like, it's literally just talking. It's literally just having a conversation, but just remembering that shit's gotta rhyme.
There you go, Aaron. It's that easy, dude.
All right, I'm gonna start.
Make it work. Make it work.
Just try to have a conversation. Tell them about your day. But make
What
sure
you do today?
Oh man.
Just make sure it has some rhythm, dude.
What you do today? Now he's gonna go.
You
Hey,
don't
it's
even
me,
gotta have
Aaron.
rhythm.
I really like to rap. It feels so great. I don't give a crap.
Yeah, it's gonna be so just on the bar.
Guys,
I
you were
can't
putting
do
him
it.
down before you even
Here's the thing.
tried.
I love him to death. He just, every time I've ever heard him rap, he does that because it's an affectation he can hide behind, so he doesn't have to really rap. So he just does the way Steve raps.
That's it,
Because
dude.
really
White
rapping's scary. When you got an audience, it's scary to really
It's
rap.
awful.
It's awful.
It's awful.
It's like karaoke, but you're expected to have some kind of talent. But it's still kind of fun. Freestyle is fun as shit.
Yeah.
That's why I always started doing this, because it's fun.
really tricky
Man,
with.
Dylan is cold, by the way. You guys just
The
by the way.
podcast has only heard like bad raps from me.
man. When
'Cause
I met Dylan
Yeah.
had bars. So I don't know what you guys are getting, but Dylan can rap.
I'm out of practice. I've talked about this before, but I haven't talked to you about it. So it's one of those things. It's just like any other activity. If you don't practice it, you're not gonna retain that talent. You know what I'm saying? If you quit doing some shit, you forget how to do it. And I can still pull it out every now and then, but it's not like consistent. You know what I'm saying? That comes, I feel like, from practice. Like, I know you still do this shit all the time, right?
Yeah.
Do you? So the reason I quit doing it is I didn't have people to do it with anymore. That's what like made me fall off of it. Is I was in Knoxville, and none of my friends really freestyled, so I just didn't because when I was good at it, it was just me and Dalton doing it every day in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just go sit in the car and rap, and that's how I learned how to do it. But as soon as I didn't have people to do it with, it's over.
I mean, For me, I don't really have to have people. For me, it's just always wanting to be good at it. Always like when I hear someone who's a better freestyler than me, I'm hurt.
This shit fucks you up.
I'm like, man, you know what, man? I need to go into the vault. I need to go, like, I'm like Goku or like Vegeta when they go into the little side
hyperbolic chamber.
And fucking like I'm like that. I'm like, all right, this nigga want to be better than me and shit. All right, fuck that shit. Like I remember one time, bro, I threw a prom party for a Seagull. And it was out in the woods, and it was cool, bro. And then this little fat white dude came over and freestyled. And, bro, I freestyled. Everybody was like, oh, he killed it, blah, blah, blah. But, see, they've all heard me freestyle, so they were used to it.
Yeah.
The white dude came in and killed it. Killed me, killed the whole shit. And I was like, bro, I went from part. I straight went to the car. I was like, all right. All right. Like, I'm in there like, all right, this nigga want to fight.
Start hitting the bag, doing push-ups.
Every time that song comes on.
Just like that.
Almost.
So what is this? Is this menthol?
It's mint jewel pods, man.
Where'd you get the blue one from? This is the first time I ever seen it.
Ben gave it to me because he's a nice boy.
Damn.
Yeah, you owe me $20.
Is that what I owe you $20 for?
No.
Well, $20 for a
We'll talk about it offline, but I think if it's what I think you're insinuating, I think I paid you for it. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
I know you and me are going to the liquor store as soon as this is over with.
I've been trying to get you that liquor, and you've just been bullshitting.
All right. Anyway,
I hope this
let's
Lindsay
move
never
on
gets
before Dylan
squashed.
and I start fighting.
Yeah.
Will doesn't like me anymore, guys. I think it's because I won't buy him that liquor.
Damn.
That's a problem.
Your turn, Dylan.
That's a problem. Man, I don't like it when you put me on the spot.
Come on.
I don't like it when you tell me when to drop. I spit this shit all on my own, make it fun for the homies. Sit around when we at home, when we at home it's crazy. We smoke weed on a daily, it's same shit. Always spit that, try to do something different. I need to come correct, I need to function and hit it on a rhyme every time I'm so offbeat. This shit sucks, drop it on a diamond function, fuck shit. God damn it, man. See, nothing.
See,
Right.
that's how you get back in the flow.
I
When
know.
you hit that, then I'm supposed to go. Y'all ready? Look, we just gonna go back and forth.
That's what
We just gonna go back and forth.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking out the blue tap. I need a whale, mean a blue back. I need a dolphin. I need a dolphin. I need to dive in. Yeah, I speak in silence. Yeah, I lost my license. Why my ass not driving? But still I'm driving. I'm always on some high shit. I'm like a pilot. I'm always on some live shit. I'm never dying. I'm thinking about some money on the daily.
Yeah.
Every time I see your bitches, fuck you, pay me. I think about the shit that fucking drive you crazy. I bring around the shit that make you think some shady. Thinking, ooh, boy, I'm super smooth. Keep it super cool, super loose with the super goose. Always got the juice, nigga,
Ooh, ooh. Said he always got that ooh, man, we always got that sticky. Always roll it up, man, we always really with it. You come around looking for that. You know we got it, man, we stay moving 4 packs, we roll that. And we puff another spliff. I'm with my homies now, man, we always with the shit. And I ain't got much to say, but I'm really trying to find it. I roll around in the Honda, I'm riding, we cruising. And we styling, we boozing, but not at the same time, and you know we never do's it. Cause that get you grounded, that shit put you in trouble. Put your nose in the corner, double trouble.
And I can put my shit on 2 CDs. These people say they need USBs. Like, fuck that shit. What I'm supposed to do with that? I can't even sell my rap. Shit, I need a thunder pack. Probably buy a pack of glass and only get it half tax. Now I'm like ooh. Man, I should probably talk about drug shit. Talk about love shit. Can't talk about that in public. Niggas like, fuck this. I'm always on fuck shit. Look what I come with. And it's not that dumb shit. It's not that hype, keep it style. Nigga, wow. Boy, his name is Kyle. No, his name is Kia. I can't leave no details. Not for these females. You feel these he shells. I play like D12. My nigga, let's make music. I get stupid. I pop that hot sauce. Mama tell me, knock it off. Get them rocks, rock them off. All shows, rock them all. Now I'm blowing, never coming down. Atomic bombs, I can't drop. Now I'm coming down, coming around, coming live. Keep me blunting now, coming up. Man, it's something, nigga, sums up. Coming from the 904, and I come with dope, come with hope, come with lows, come with mo, come with spokes on my bike, and I keep it out of sight. I can't ride if he lying all the time. I can't be by him if the nigga lying all the time. Why? It's no trust. I ain't got no time for luck. So what the fuck? What I'm doing? What's next? I'm just, you see, it's like it's
Yeah.
just you just even if
Go
you
till
fuck
you
up,
can't
even
no
if you
more.
go till you just can't.
Go till you can't no more. If you quit, then you lost. Mo, slow mo, move some mo, and we always with the snow. I ain't really done that lately. Keep that up off the flow, and we pick it up again. If you drop it, you gon' get it. We gon' hit it some more hand, and that's dumb shit. I don't know what I'm saying. It's finding that flow and exploding your favorite. God damn it, man. Yeah, that's better. Do that instead of me fucking rapping.
No, that was hard. That was the job.
I didn't know it was gonna be so loud.
That was the job.
I lost it.
Yeah.
I lost it. We should try to make a hook because we've got a few verses from you.
Oh yeah.
We should try to come up with a hook
Hook, man.
if you want.
Man,
Or we can
I was
just do
thinking,
bars.
Do a different beat. Can we do a different?
We could do a beat switch. Let's build a beat
Let's
switch,
build
man.
a beat switch.
Ben's imagining nightmares for his
Oh,
job
no.
later.
No, it's not that hard.
No.
There we go. That's
Got
the sound of
professionals
people.
over here.
That's the sound of people who like to make music.
Mm-hmm.
I just halftime the hi hats. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope if you just leave that at the top
Yeah,
of like
that is dope.
every 2 bars.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
saying?
It's just tricky because like the way this plugin is set up with this specific sound is when you play a note after it that's like hitting at the same time as the note you played before, it doesn't hit it as strongly with the velocity. It has like some kind of portamento to it, which means that like the notes glide together.
Okay.
So it plays the first sound continuously, but when you play the next note, it fades into where it's previously was at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you have a harder kick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
He called
Yeah,
you kicks off.
Like,
And also keep in mind, like, when we edit this whole episode, we're going to take the parts we recorded and just amp it the fuck up and make it like
He fleshes them out.
a
like, on his own
legitimate
time.
production.
Gotcha,
you know?
gotcha.
So this is like what we're making right now is mostly just placeholders for what's gonna be the real
Gives
thing.
you something to rap on, and then they
Yeah.
just fill it all out.
That's hard.
We tried to. We keep telling this story to everybody that comes on too. We tried to like. The original idea was like to finish the songs, but it's so much, and so much of it's not interesting to listen to. Like making beats, you have to know about the parts where you're just playing the same sound over and over and over again, and sliding it around, trying to. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's not.
Man,
great
I
for
don't even
podcasting.
try to finish songs. All those songs, all my songs that I have done and been doing just lately.
Yeah.
Like since I came back from Texas, have just been unfinished shit that just like I just put caps on like, hey, this could be a song.
How many
This could be a song.
how many songs do you think you write like in a week? I know you used to write a whole. Are you still writing like a ton?
Man, no.
Okay.
But I freestyle all the time.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get out of writing.
Yeah.
I realize that I'm kind of a good enough freestyler that if I put a little more focus, a little more effort into like honing it and really getting good at it, I
Yeah.
could actually be able to do the shit I'd be writing on the mic but it's still making sense and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
No,
good
that's
stuff.
a really cool place to get to. Not a lot of rappers can actually do that, in my opinion. Like, even a lot of really good rappers, you don't hear them actually freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of Drake's not going off the top of the dome on a radio show, is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of folks don't do that, and it's a really, I think that's some upper level shit. Like really good battle rappers, that shit is on some other level. Like the ability to talk shit with just off the top of your head those dudes have and make that shit rhyme is crazy as fuck. Have you ever watched those videos?
Yeah. I do that. That's my football, my basketball.
Really? Like, who's your favorite?
Arsenal is my number one. That's my favorite nigga. Like,
that's dope.
He's like so cold, and he's like he does it by being so compassionate, and he's like, you know, I know you've had a bad day and your girl left you, and your father died, and all this stuff. But I'm also about to fuck your bitch and piss on your daddy's grave just to piss you off. Like that's how fucked up that nigga is.
Yeah, dude.
He's so fucking mean.
They tear people down. Like, they just wreck your whole life on stage in front of everybody.
Yeah. What do you think about this?
Yo, Al, the cat's attacking me.
Yeah, she's mean. Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
Is that a?
Can I hit your drill again?
Yeah, it's about beat.
Look,
I'm just saying it might run out.
This is a, you know what? I'm gonna try to rap about a girl. I don't do many songs about women, and when I do, they're saucy ass songs like bitch fuck you type shit. Yeah. I see you walking and talking, you in your long legs. Girl, I fuck you even if you a bald head. I feel that, you feel that. I'm still gone, you still back. Like goddamn. Keep calling. Why you stalling? You see them girls, hell yeah, I want all them. But I called you, you called too. I'm call proof, can't answer. No standards, no pampers, no kids. I ain't finna handle my biz. Fuck up with this shit. I'm just with my bitch. Yeah. I'm just with my bitch. Yeah. I'm showing her nothing but love. I'm splitting up nothing but drugs. She can get all this because it's nothing but love. Yeah. Anything more than she want, she gonna have to get it herself. I ain't giving her nothing else. Why? I want them to be independent. I want them to have a vision. I want them to be realistic and not depend on niggas and not depend on bitches and not depend on shit because she got it. She got her own options and her own car. Don't gotta ask for rides. Don't gotta ask for time because all she has is mine. I don't gotta compromise. Why? Because I'm doing me, she's doing her. What she prefer is top-notch glasses. She likes Moet. Nah, she likes Moscato. I like Gelato. I like to win those. I can't. She gives me chances. She's on the top level on the pole, double dancing. And she got ass for days. Her in exotic ways. Look how she loves to play. And plus she pays the same as them Picasso dudes. You know. I know. Same time she's a psycho. Same time she mean as shit. Find ways to break me down. Right at the seams and shit. Yeah, I'll end up leaving her. She'll end up leaving this. It's all because the music. I love her cause I'm stupid. I guess I'm getting used to it. Learn how I'm used to do it. Damn, this how I used to do it. When I was a kid, I would have fun with this. Finally got done with this. Thought I'd love a bitch. Look how dumb that is. Look how crazy that is. Look how lazy you are. Trying to be a superstar. You don't even want to love that hard. You don't even want to go that far. You don't even want to take that charge. You don't even want to make that play. You don't even want to make that claim. Nigga, that's your girlfriend. That's your world then. That's finna hurl in. It's finna flop, they finna pop, you finna shop and do a lot, dog. It's for that pussy, that's that cookie, that's that lemonade. You wanna center stage. You think she hot, boy, she been a flame. Yeah, we just entertain. It's a struggle to love her. She wants you to suffer, but same time fuck her. That's that undercover respect. Nothing's neglected. All they want in their sections was that midnight passion. I gave her late night action. She gave me everything.
Yeah. Hey, she gave me everything. She gave me everything.
Yeah. She gave me everything.
You can make a hook off some shit like that.
She gave me everything. Yeah. But I can't give a wedding ring.
Yeah.
Why? Because who loves someone so much they want to get the government involved? Shit, I'd rather not take a loss. Nigga, I'm been the sauce. but still she gave me everything. She deserves wedding rings. She deserves a bouquet. She deserves a toupee. Why? Because I fuck her and she bald head. I love her with them long legs. Yeah. But shit, that's what they all said. And if they feel the same way about your bitch, you can call them. Just make sure you call me first. Make sure you call me.
That Jules the nicotine titty, bro. Once you get on it, you can't get off of it.
You guys want to hit some CBD, man?
The scoobs, dude. It's good for inflammation. It's good when you sleepy. It's good for getting up and really feeling goofy. It's good for everything. It make you feel alright. That CBD, man, CBD is tight. That shit's so funny to me. That is how I'm feeling. I'm doing dumb raps. We ain't got no ceiling. Yeah. This is Saved at the podcast that raps, the podcast with tracks, the podcast with facts. You can get everything and we gon' bring it to you. Put it in your ears, man. We pick it from the studio. That ain't really rhyme, but that is really fine if I pick it up and fix it on the next line. Every time we come through, man, Kiel believed it too. Hammy got bars, Lil Wayne, I go far. It's so dumb and I'm acting so silly. I'm rapping with my friends and I'm acting so chilly.
I can't see him with a blindfold. Why? I keep it freeze cause my mind's cold. In a different time zone, vision different time zone. Limit never had one. You gon' catch a bad one. Coughing on my last lung, yeah. Nigga, I could get your mad touch. I can get your dad touch. Hope that you don't act up. Yeah, I probably told you on my last one. I keep it nice. If you nice, you act like a dick, nigga. I'm a dyke. I'm crazy on this. Yeah, I'm getting faded with my bitch. Yeah. And what you taking from this kid? Not a damn thing. You could join the campaign. Yeah. Please don't amp me up. And please don't egg me on. I do not like bacon. No breakfast in the morning. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry for fucking you up. That's good though.
Yeah. I only drink water and no coffee. These hating hoes, I get them all off me because I'm so saucy. I'm sorry your hoe lost me in the open ocean. I'm on a slower focus. We finally roller coasting. I'm on a different wave. I'm finally feeling strange. That's my fucking thing. Shit, I couldn't wait for. Space I had to take up. It was precious in the moment. Yeah, I'm overstepping cause I'm golden. And everybody thinks enough. Shit, I beamed it up. I couldn't dream of luck. What? But at the same time, it seems I suck. I just finally learned to live it up.
Live it up, yeah. Live it up, yeah.
I feel like when you stop trying to be good at what you're doing and just do that shit, that's when you get good at it.
Yeah, bro. It's this.
Isn't that weird? It's like a paradox.
Yeah.
You try too hard, you fall out of it.
Especially with something like freestyling, which is a flow state activity, to get woo-woo with it. It's some shit you do. It's a space you inhabit. Yeah. Some people can inhabit it for longer than others. But like what you're doing when you're freestyling is like you have to think about what you're doing and simultaneously not think about it. Yeah. You gotta be thinking, but in that you're thinking for a moment of what you gotta say right now to pull that line together.
Yeah, when I try to do it, I try to think of like an occasion or a situation and like try to explain the situation like I'm having a conversation because
you just rhymed all that shit. That's funny as hell.
Can't turn it off.
I don't know what's going on.
The first time he and I freestyled, like he was like, "Come on, dude, you can do this. Like you're musical, you're smart, you can do this." I was like, "All right." And
we were inebriated.
Yeah, we were very inebriated, and we started freestyling a little bit. And that's obviously I sucked at. It was the first time I've ever really tried to do it. But like
we did it for a while.
I started thinking about it and I started doing it, and it's like 4:00 in the morning by this time. We've been doing it for like 4 hours, and I'm like, Dylan, I can't think in anything but rhymes anymore. Like every time somebody would say something to me, I would be like, okay, like how do I rhyme that with something else?
Bro, imagine what I'm going through.
Oh, dude, I feel for you.
I'm
for
going
real.
Psycho.
It's crazy.
When I tell you I'm going crazy, it's not just me talking shit. Like spaz in my ear.
Always rapping. That's like anything that you want to be really, really good at, I think, consumes you that way in some sense. Like people who are really, really like Peyton Manning, that motherfucker can't stop thinking about football. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like people that are, and Peyton Manning is the greatest quarterback who has ever lived. God bless number 16. I will say that now. But if you want to be really, really good at anything, the people that like Tom Brady is a fucking football nut. He eats a crazy diet and works out like an idiot and like watches film all day. Like if you want to be great at something, I think you just do it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
People that are good at art think about art all the fucking time.
Yeah, man.
Not me, but artists.
Not even that. I'm not even gonna say that. I feel like artists lose touch with being a human. They
That's
get
true.
to a point where they think they're above human standards or above, you know. Well, and you know, it's kind of like you know, somebody being really good at being a cook. You know, that doesn't make them a god. Like you got to learn to humble yourself. An artist really forget to do that.
Yeah.
Especially now, you know, because having rank, having status, having popularity, fame, all that shit now does mean anything more than it did back then. Because now, like, well, at least to them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that because a lot of motherfuckers don't care about that shit. But those in that crowd in that scene, once they start getting that shit, it's over with for all that humble shit. They want that shit. They want to be the front man and all that shit. And it's really, I feel like the dudes in the back are really the most entertaining people. I'm not gonna really get too far into it because I'm a big Drake fan. But,
Really?
Yeah, but PND, I know he writes a lot of you know those songs. I'm not gonna say he writes Drake's part, but
Party Next Door.
yeah, but those
Dude, yeah, he is.
Hey, scoot over the mic
my
just a
bad,
little
my
bit.
bad.
No, you're good.
I know exactly what you're saying though, because he is not nearly as popular as Drake, but he still has a really big fucking
Dude, he's
following.
fire.
yeah, and really he's just like that. Like that's so crazy that he can just fall back and just
Yeah,
like,
he's kind of undercover when it comes to that kind of shit too. Because like back in the day, I didn't really know who he was, and I came across him on SoundCloud, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
yeah.
And I found out, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And there's like tons of people like that
Yeah.
that you have no idea that produce for these like
Big ass.
big name rappers that are just killing it.
Yeah, and like what's his name? Like someone who's really big that I kind of was a big fan of, but not really anymore. But still, just does good every time as far as like what you're supposed to be doing as an artist. Is J. Cole, and he's really good at humbling himself. Like really, really good at humbling himself.
Yeah. He's one that I tend to shit on, but that's just me being an asshole. Like I fully recognize that J. Cole is really, really talented and like seems to be a really fucking good dude. Like I don't know, but I just I've never given his stuff enough.
Like he's just good
of a
at
chance.
you know, dropping the music, letting people have the music,
Right.
and then going back into the vault. You don't see him on TMZ or you don't see him on
Exactly.
You don't see him on anything. You're just not really just seeing him all in the cameras.
Another good example is recently with Anderson .Paak and his backing band, the Free Nationals. They just put out a track with Daniel Caesar.
Yeah.
And it's shit
And
like
I like
that.
Daniel Caesar.
Dude,
a
he
lot.
is
Daniel Caesar's crazy.
really good.
Yeah.
And just seeing that happening, because I don't know, I feel like a lot of times people would take advantage of those backing bands, but they're equally as talented and can definitely do their own thing. And to see that happening with different artists that are also pretty well known is really cool. Just because it gives me hope that it's not all about just people like putting on an image. It's like really about the music.
Yeah, and that's what my main thing is. Like, I feel like if you're good, that the music's gonna come, the money's gonna come with that. I feel like a lot of the stuff that people expect to have out of whatever they do, they should stop expecting that shit, because one, it's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. Two, what you get may be even better than what you wanted in the first motherfucking place. So it's just good to just fall back and just be grateful for what you have right now and where you're at. And just as long as you plan to be better, it doesn't matter where you're at, because you know where you want to be. So that's really, if you focus on that, that's all you got to do. I'm talking like I'm somewhere. But fucking, I feel like that's all you got to do. Because
It seems like the right plan.
Like that's honestly, since I've started doing that, I felt better. Like I felt less less stress. I feel like once you build your own lane, you're not worried about who's ahead of you or who's behind you. You're no one's in your lane.
You got open road.
You can move however the fuck you want to.
Yeah.
You can straight stop that motherfucker if you want to. Can't nobody say shit. You won't crash. You don't gotta keep up because nobody's doing you like you.
Right. That's an interesting
damn.
fucking
I think
metaphor.
it's a good place to.
Call it because, I mean, how can you get?
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna get any more
Anymore.
positive than that.
Yeah,
We tried in on a good moral lesson. I think we did that.
It's like South Park.
Yeah,
We
give
ended
one
on a good
big
moral
speech
lesson.
at the end.
Well, no, we're not like South Park because we end on suggestions.
We do end on suggestions.
Oh, yeah. and you know what that means.
We
Dave's
just
got some obscure, weird funk track that we're gonna listen to.
You need to start at least shouting the names out when we do that.
He
Because
probably
it-
doesn't.
Yeah,
know.
but I pick them at random, and I always
Oh.
forget. So I do it like 15 minutes before we do this, and it's all sometimes the same. So, but this one is called A_3.mp3.
Thanks, MP3. We appreciate you. I can go first.
All right, Dylan, what you got?
You gotta wait for the song to kick in, dude.
Oh, okay. Tell me when I can go. I don't know what music sounds like.
Okay. It's now time for
Say that. Oh man, that's way better than our normal intro. Save that.
suggestions.
Okay, so for my suggestions, I actually have two. The first one is, have you guys seen Sorry to Bother You?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well,
That dude's my
I'm
favorite. actor.
suggesting it to the people who aren't in this room then. If you haven't seen Sorry to Bother You, I finally saw it last night. It is fucking awesome. One of the strangest movies I've seen in a while, and highly entertaining the whole way through.
It's bizarre.
It's just weird.
I saw it
So
in theaters, dude.
you gotta be down with the weirdness, but it's a fucking awesome movie. And yes, I cannot remember the dude's name, but it's the guy from Atlanta that plays Darius in Atlanta. Do you know his name?
No.
Yo,
But he's also
I
in
did
Get Out,
see-
the first victim in Get Out too.
Yeah.
They're making Netflix is making an anime, and Flying Lotus is doing all the music, and he's gonna be like the main voice.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't even
It's
really
gonna be
care
like a
about anime,
samurai
but I'm gonna
anime.
have to watch
What's the name
that.
of it? Do you know?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Did y'all
I
see
don't even-
season 2 Big Mouth?
No.
No, never mind.
Season 2 of what?
Oh, yes.
Big Mouth.
That's
I'm
the.
I
like
haven't seen
halfway
it yet.
through it.
Yeah,
It's really good so far.
I haven't been able to get through it like I got through the first one. I got through the first.
I haven't
one.
even watched the first one, so should I watch it? Is it
Yes,
good?
definitely watch it.
All right,
It's
I've heard it's like one of the best shows on TV.
intense
Apparently.
as fuck though, so be prepared.
Yeah, it was real. That's
like
it
the-
lost me. It's a lot.
That's like
it's
the
like about
cartoon about like.
pubescence.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's just.
Nick Kroll, it's
Nick
just so
Kroll.
funny how Nick Kroll's
Yeah.
character kind of looks like Nick Kroll as a kid.
Yeah.
With the big lips, giant eyes. It's great.
It's good shit. I'm sure that's great too. Check it out. Also, sorry to bother you. That was my suggestion.
Oh yeah.
Go watch it. And I got one more. My little brother, Stripes, also goes by Clay. Put out on a project today
It's Clay.
as Clay. So the name is Clay on Spotify. The project is called Sad Happy.
High
And-
five.
And it's on Spotify. It's really cool. It's
Water,
some-
wet, fire, flame.
It's something different from him, and I'm very proud of him for making it. I think he's fucking tight. So
Yeah.
check that out.
No doubt.
Anybody else got something to say or share? It's show and tell
Come on,
time.
Aaron.
What you got?
Good to see you.
I
Aaron's
got
always got
one.
one.
Hey,
Hey, it's me, Aaron. Cute
Hey.
one.
Where have you been, dude?
I've been a lot of places, but sonically, I've been listening to MGMT's new album, Little Dark Age, and it's really good.
Oh,
Is
really?
Yeah. Highlight of the track, highlight of the album is the track "When You Die," and its music video is really, really good.
Their music videos are weird,
Dude,
man.
the latest ones I've seen that they've put out are fucking cool.
It's good.
I didn't even know they had the whole album
Yeah.
out. I'll
It's
have to check
really
it out.
different than their old stuff, but I like it a lot more. So check it out.
It seems that it's
MGMT.
darker.
Yeah, they've.
It used to be
That laugh
happy.
was
Creepy, dude.
It's like a Looney Tune. Okay, yeah,
That's not
I'll
usually
definitely
the
check
way
that out.
people respond. To
What's
that.
it called?
Little Dark Age in GMT.
That sounds cool.
Have you listened to any MGMT stuff, Keo?
And a little bit, just the stuff Ethan and Dalton showed me. You know, Ethan and Dalton took me out of the regular hip hop, boof bap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It straight put me into a psych ward. So now I don't know what's going on musically with me anymore. I find myself listening to ABBA a lot.
There you go.
Really?
dude.
Yes.
Interesting.
Scoot up, so I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
okay. It's okay. It's so Will does it all the time too. Aaron's the worst culprit.
I
want to
love
make sure.
ABBA though. Like
That's interesting.
that's what I recommend. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go.
That's you? Yeah.
ABBA. If you don't listen to ABBA, if you're a musician and you're trying to, you know, peep some sound game, listen to "Take a Chance on Me" by ABBA.
Dude, I respect that.
It's that
Because you're right. That's some. What's the name of the international music contest they do every year?
I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing. Is it like the
That's
international
how,
Grammys?
That's how they got famous. Was they won that competition?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't know
The
much
music
about
is
ABBA.
crazy, bro. It reminds.
Is
the
it
dudes
ABBA or
remind me
ABBA?
of you, bro.
I think it
Really?
might be. It's tomato, dude.
Well,
That's good to know. I'm gonna definitely listen to them a lot more.
Man, fucking, but that "Take a Chance on Me" song, when I first heard ABBA, it was the Mamma Mia song. You know, everybody
Yeah.
heard that. And then, you know, I'm weird, so I like Mamma Mia a little bit too much. So I'm starting to tap into shit.
Eurovision.
Oh,
That's the name of the contest. They won Eurovision
okay.
in 1974.
Okay.
yeah. Damn.
And also, they're from Sweden, and you guys don't. Sweden has more influence on American popular music than you would think.
yeah.
Like a lot, actually.
Yeah.
I have family in Sweden.
Do you really?
I have a famous cousin in Sweden.
What?
Named Caitlin Amoroso. She's my cousin on everything.
That's fucking
Yeah,
dope.
she's a pop star there.
That's
What?
crazy.
Yeah, on
That's
everything.
wild.
I hope she hears this and like, who the fuck is that
I hope
guy
she hears
playing
it too,
with me?
That's super cool. Sweden's always seemed like a nice place.
It's cold, but it's cool.
A lot of cold places.
I've
a
never
lot
been.
Of cold
I don't- what
places
the
are
fuck
cool.
am I talking
I know.
about?
I
I
don't
don't know. I've
I
never been to
talk
Sweden.
about I Canada, but I've never been there. All right, Ben, what's your suggestion?
All right. First and foremost, Vans did a collab with Disney, but it's Mickey Mouse and it's like old school Mickey Mouse art, and it's actually pretty cool. So
Vans.
check that out. Yeah, they have like some
You're
shoes.
gonna catch me in no Mickey Mouse bands.
I mean,
Why?
you'll catch Aaron in
You're
some
gonna
catch-
fucking.
Well, you're
I would
gonna catch
definitely
me in
wear
some of
some
those
Mickey
Mickey Mouse
Mouse
fans. He
Vans.
showed me pictures and my face lit up, so
Really?
it's definitely a
That
sell.
it's
I want
actually
to
pretty
see. Can we
cool.
look at the Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, I'll show you.
I don't know. Mickey Mouse just
Jamie, pull that up.
Pull it
Jamie.
up on the screen, bro.
Jamie.
Mickey Mouse is just not my favorite pop culture.
Yeah,
figure.
I think he represents a.
If they made some goofy
a
Vans,
hateful-
I'd wear the goofy Vans.
a hateful man who hated
Mickey
Jewish
Mouse
people.
was hateful. Oh
No,
my
but
gosh.
Walt Disney was.
Man.
Walt Disney was,
He was
an
an
anti-Semite.
anti-Semite.
I think Bugs Bunny is the hardest cartoon.
See, I'd wear the
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny Vans. I would wear those.
Yeah,
Bugs
I
Bunny or
would-
like a Tasmanian Devil pair of Vans.
Yeah, I feel like Daffy Duck was such a sucker. He was
Yeah.
like one of those people who think they know
But
what's going on.
Darkwing Duck though.
Darkwing Duck
Do you know Darkwing Duck?
from the Mighty Ducks.
No. Darkwing Duck was like Daffy Duck's like superhero persona.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty badass.
That's a deep Looney Tunes cut.
Okay, I will. Those are pretty cool.
Oh, those those don't even look like
those
Mickey.
are super fly.
Yeah, right.
See, I don't
It's
have
just cool,
enough
but
shoes
they-
though to
but they
buy
also
shoes
have,
like
like-
that. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to have a lot of shoes to own a pair of shoes like that because you can't wear those
Those
all
are
the
sick.
time.
Yeah, look at these.
The red and yellow ones were fire.
Oh, those are both.
See, that's what I was picturing when you said Mickey Mouse Vans, and I was like,
That's exactly what I was picturing too, like something like that.
Click on those red ones again.
Yeah, those red ones. That's the money.
We'll have to put a link to. We need to start getting those links up.
Yeah, it's just a website in flux.
Did he
you know?
break it?
I did
just
break it.
just Google Disney Vans.
I want to see how much.
Unless you're driving, don't do that.
There we go.
I would spend $100
Um,
on some Mickey Mouse things.
So the other thing I was gonna suggest.
Some rapper shit, Keo.
Look how it's
There you go. Look at those.
Oh
dude.
yeah, those are fucking sick. Yeah,
That's pretty dope.
But I feel like if I didn't get my kid in,
You know, they'd be cooler without the dots on the back, though. To know
No, that's
that
what
it's-
makes them-
See, it'd be cooler if they just didn't have
But
those.
look at these ones. They have the
Oh,
the
that's
OG.
those are hard.
All black.
Those are
that's
hard.
like wearing somebody's football jersey, man. You can't be doing that. You can't.
But
But
Mickey
look at
Mouse,
the
yeah.
the insole with the graphics of the Mickey Mouse being made.
Okay, was that fur on the inside of the red ones? Because do you think that's made out of mouse fur?
Mouse
Oh,
fur.
my
mouse fur uppers.
Yeah.
All right, this
So-
isn't a sneaker podcast.
Anyways,
That's a good
It
suggestion,
could
though.
be.
Yeah, there's that, and
Pivot.
also,
He's got to put the music back.
yeah,
on.
dude, I gotta put it back on. Tom Misch is great. And
Yeah, he is.
he recently put out a music video with De La Soul, and it is fucking incredible.
Also has a Tiny Desk out now.
Yeah.
If you haven't
he
seen
does?
that yet. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
Tom
love
Misch
him.
Tiny Desk.
Yeah, that and
People who make it on Tiny Desks are gangsters.
You already made it. You're on Tiny Desk. You there.
and while you're at it, just go listen to Robert Glasper Experiment Afro Blue.
Yes.
That is a great fucking song.
Yeah.
Anyways,
He does on the same album. He does a Nirvana cover, which is also
yes.
quite nice. Robert Glasper is awesome.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
I follow him on social media, and he put a video of himself playing ping pong with Common up, and he's not very good at ping pong.
So you lost
Which
a lot of
kind
respect
of
for him.
affects your perception of the man.
But he was talking about how good he was at ping pong, and I was watching like, man, you're not that good at ping
Can't
pong.
do that. Well, that's usually where we call it.
I didn't make my suggestion yet, bro.
Oh. That's usually where we call it. Go ahead, Will.
I don't really have one. I just figured I looked at that anime that I was talking about earlier. It's called Yasuke. Yasuke.
Is it out yet?
No, it's not out yet. But it's
Shitty
gonna,
suggestion, Will.
well, it's coming out. I don't know, man. Shit, I never have a good suggestion.
You don't. You never think. I
I'm
think like
terrible
the
at
last
this.
3 you haven't thought of.
Is it wait? Is this coming out before or after
I got-
our spaghetti western episode?
After.
Okay,
For
well,
sure.
I got another one.
after on our spaghetti western episode, I didn't bring up Deadwood, and that's like the best western
Oh,
TV show
yeah.
of all time. So that's my suggestion. Deadwood's dope.
Have you ever seen
Yeah.
Deadwood?
No.
Dude, it's fucking sweet.
It's not a whole lot of like gunfights and shit like that, but they talk with like this old time like vernacular, and it's fucking
Everything
hilarious.
sounds poetic and like it's. But they say fuck a lot.
And cocksucker, they say
They say
cocksucker all the time.
cocksucker all the time.
I love it, dude. It's so great. So Deadwood, I didn't mention it on the
'Cause
spaghetti
we-
western
yeah,
episode, and
'cause
I
we
should
suck.
have because I don't know what I was thinking.
We fucked up. So yeah, check out Deadwood, and also check out Yow on Spotify. Where is it everywhere?
It's everywhere, bro.
Yourself
Yes.
and Others
Yourself and others.
by DNK. DNK. You're DNK on Spotify though, right?
Should we address that?
Yeah.
Yes, listen.
Let's talk
man,
about that
I
before
have
we
to.
go.
I have to change my name, man.
You heard it here first.
This is why I gotta change my name, man. You people stole my name, or I stole y'all's name. Either way, we got the same name, and we not the same.
Do
So,
not know.
Do not. I think I'm gonna just go by do not know.
There you go, dude.
That's kind of cool
let's
too.
You know what's funny? Before this episode today, I woke up and I was thinking about your name. It's kind of weird, but I was like thinking of DNK and what it stood for because I didn't know. And I was like, I do not know what DNK stands for. And I sat there and just.
All right, well, listen, we'll do that, but we can't tell anymore.
Email us, listeners, and tell us
What
what
DNK's new name should be.
what his new name should be. If you send us something cool, he might take it. Who knows?
Who knows?
Or he might completely disregard everything you have to say. It's how safe that works. We don't have to listen to you guys, but we'd like to. Send us stuff. Be friends with us on social media. Follow us. Poke us on Facebook. Whatever you want to do.
Yes,
Don't
man.
poke us on Facebook. That shit's
Hold
creepy.
up, I
Don't.
got one suggestion too.
Yeah.
Listen to Save That Pie.
Yeah, boy.
You gotta represent yourself, man.
Oh,
All day
yeah.
long.
No, that's what I was just about to do the shameless plug for
Honestly,
myself. It
if
just
they,
takes a minute.
if they get to this point in the episode, they're already listed.
They
That's
already
the way
have
I-
it subscribed.
That's the way I see it.
This is deep. But yeah, your album's everywhere, right?
Everywhere, man. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Google,
YAO
YouTube,
Yow
everywhere.
by DNK. Listen to it or fuck off.
Man,
Right?
yeah, Jamaican blood. No, don't fuck off. Just,
I got you to say right.
just listen to it. Just listen to it, and then listen to it again. and then listen to it again after that.
Then we go to sleep. Turn it on. You can even mute your phone, but he makes a little bit of money if you just let it play. So be cool.
Not even that. Not even that.
Just fucking around,
we need
bro.
to learn. We need to learn how to be on this earth, man. And I don't have the answers, but I got something. So at least just let's take the chance to figure that out. Now I'm not saying I got the right answers, and I want to give a few shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Lucid Chrome. He helped a lot on the project.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Cloud Colony. That's the whole team, man. I love all them guys. I want to give a shout out to Wizard. I want to give a shout out to Swed Wade. I want to give a shout out to Pazuki Beats, a really good dude of mine. And I want to give a shout out to Save That Pod. I just feel like that's how she sounds.
Yeah, dude. Thank you for coming. It was an absolute fucking pleasure.
So much, dude.
That was cool as shit. I'm sure we'll see you again.
Yeah, man.
All right. Thanks, brother. Thank you, guys. Be
See you
good.
next week.
Save it for later.
The unusual, I'm known to go a slower roller coaster shape. I can't just take breaks. I gotta wake up and easy bake on these mistakes. Why are you so late on your raps? Why your rhythm be off? Why your tickets be off? Tick tick be on. I'm trying to get this money and live long. These niggas talk about it. This shit so awkward, son. I live in lavishly. I get my package free. I get that half a cheap. So what you asking me? I'm trying to learn better love before I leave this earth. What I'm finna burn this fucking bud because I need it first. All these niggas talk about this shit, but I don't hear it all. Don't appear at all. I need a mirror, dog. Reflections of what I'm expected to do for you, nothing, nigga. I need some, nigga. So keep your grudges, nigga. I'm still dancing out in the Hamptons. I need a mansion. It's double classic. Stuck in this madness. It's average. It's automatic. I need this paper rip. I need my paper chips. My patience paper thin. I'm thinking about this love and life. Love to excite you on another mic check. I'm drinking out the blue tap. I need a whale, need no blue bag. Drinking out the blue tap. I need a whale, need no blue bag. And I'm drinking out the blue tap. I need a whale, need no blue bag. Drinking out the blue tap. I need a whale, need no blue bag. And I'm drinking out the. Thinking about some money on the daily. Yeah. Every time I see your bitches, fuck you, pay me. I think about the shit that fucking drive you crazy. I bring around the shit that make you think some shady. Thinking, ooh, boy, I'm super smooth, keep it super cool, super loose with the super goose. Always got the juice, nigga. Ooh, boy, I'm super smooth, keep it super cool, super loose with the super goose. Always got the juice, nigga. Ooh. Drinking out the blue tap. I need a whale, need a blue bag. Drinking out the blue tap. And I'm drinking out the blue tap. I need a whale, need a blue bag. Drinking out the blue tap. And I'm drinking out the blue tap.